Welcome to the Wilderness Encounters. We are gonna be passing the otters. Otters may look cute, but they are dangerous predators. And they can also kill humans with rabies. Turn to your left, you'll see American flamingos. And your right, you'll see Frozen Edge. This is a home to our polar bears. And then, to your right, you'll see Creepy Crawly Center in the dry desert. If you wish to explore these, place the park on foot. And we are heading to Reptile Park. You will see our dangerous lizards called the Komodo dragons. Komodo dragons can swallow a child whole and they can eat almost any kind of meat. And to your right is Reptile Base. Here you'll see some various snakes, and then you can also see Siamese crocodiles at your right. And on your left is the Tortoise Tunnel, where you can see our sulcata tortoises. And then we are gonna be heading to the saltwater crocodile exhibit. They are the largest reptile on the earth. They are extremely aggressive predators, and they view humans as prey. And you can also see other crocodilians. We have the West African dwarf crocodile and the American alligator. American alligators are native to Florida. That's why in Florida, in cities, there are many American alligators. Now, we are gonna be heading to the Indian gharial exhibit. Indian gharials are critically endangered reptiles. And the good news is the population's increasing. We can help protect Indian gharials by having a breeding promotion. And then in front of you, we have our various monkeys exhibit. You can see long-tailed macaques, ring-tailed lemurs, common squirrel monkeys, brown spider monkeys, and the Panamanian white-faced capuchins. If you wish to explore here, use the park on foot. Today we're gonna be passing the chimpanzee exhibit. Chimpanzees are intelligent primates. They're extremely aggressive. And then we are heading to the orangutan exhibit. Orangutans are highly endangered. They are facing an extremely high risk of extinction. We can help protect orangutans by reducing habitat loss. And then we can have a new breeding promotion. We have our massive western lowland gorillas. Gorillas are generally peaceful herbivores, but they can become aggressive when provoked, and they can also use chest beating, and this leads to rare serious injury. And there's also parameterized baboons and olive baboons. Coming up next is Animal Friends. This is where children can explore the world of pets around us. Pets around us, you can see dogs, cats, and rabbits. And that's all. You can also view our pigs, horses, foxes, macaws, parrots, chickens, cows, and sheep. And now we are reaching to the Africa section. This is gonna be the place of many animals called a savanna. Look to your left and your right. You will see cheetahs and giraffes. Cheetahs are the fastest land animal, reaching up to speed. But they also need to rest because they can only run for less than a minute. And there's giraffes, the tallest land animal. It is easy to spot them because of their necks. Now, look at our biggest African elephants. Elephants are strong land animals. They can lift up heavy objects, and they are the biggest land animal, specifically the African savanna elephant. And then we are having our white rhinoceroses. Do you know rhinos are getting close to extinction because of poaching for horns? They are making a comeback. White rhinos population is increasing, and we can stop ivory poaching. Rhinos have very poor eyesight, and they have good sense of hearing. You can also see meerkats here. And hyenas. Hyenas are scavengers which can hunt meat. Large predators such as lions often steal hyenas' foods. Look to your right. You'll see the hyena's worst enemy, the lion. Lions are strong predators. They can often be called the king of the savannah. And you are gonna encounter leopards. Leopards are similar to cheetahs and jaguars. But the real difference is cheetahs have solid round black dots, leopards have rosettes, and jaguars have large rosettes with spots in them. On the left, you'll see zebras. Zebras are horses. I meant equus. They belong to the equus families. They are black with white stripes. And then, look at our big, common hippopotamuses. Hippos are aquatic animals. Though they look cute and funny faces, but hippos are extremely dangerous creatures because of their teeth. They can also buy a boat. Hippos are primarily herbivores, and sometimes do eat meat. And then we have our caimans. Pond trail. In pond trail, you can see some storks, pelicans, and sloths. And you can also see various fishes, anteaters, and capybaras. And you can also see alligator gars, and even snapping turtles, and also anacondas, and even axolotls. And even platypuses. We are heading to the Manatee Cave. The Manatee Cave is our home to our manatees. Manatees are large cetaceans. And you can also see some arapimas and red-tailed catfishes. And we are heading to the Australia. You can see our southern cassowaries and red kangaroos. Southern cassowaries are aggressive flightless birds that can peck you. And then you can also see our red kangaroos. Kangaroos are very strong mammals. And they can also kill you. Don't just take the tram, take the park on foot. You can also explore more places, like the entrance trail, Reptile Park, Frozen Edge. We headed back to Africa. You can also spot Cape buffaloes. So, buffaloes are very aggressive cows, and they can also charge using their sharp horns. And you can also see some gazelles. Gazelles are antelopes, and they can also use their sharp horns to kill predators, including lions. Africa is home to lots of many animals, like lions, buffaloes, zebras, eagles, hippos, rhinos, and even more. Look at our porcupines and our impalas. Porcupines are dangerous predators. They can use their sharp quills to poke you, and they can also kill some predators, like lions. And common impalas are also antelopes, but they are hunted by some predators like cheetahs. And welcome to the bamboo forest, which will see our giant pandas and red pandas. Pandas are getting close to extinction due to habitat loss and poaching. That's why we need to breed pandas to make the continuity of their own kind. We are heading to Bear Track. Bear Track is a trail that houses bear species like brown bears, black bears. Look to your left, you'll see the brown bears. Brown bears are bears that are brown in cartoons. And you can also see our sun bears on the right. Sun bears are the world's smallest bear species. And then you can also see our American black bears and even spectacled bears. Bears can be highly aggressive to threaten or defending their young. We are now moving to the trans-equatorial track, where Asia is converted to America. We are heading to the tapirs exhibit. Tapirs are like small elephants, including the South American tapir and the Malayan tapirs. Malayan tapirs are in danger, whereas South African tapirs are vulnerable. You can protect tapirs. And you can also see our wild boars. We are heading to big cats, jaguars. And we can also see our babirussas and even tigers. We are heading. This is a white tiger. White tigers are not albinos, but it is a rare variant of the Bengal tiger. White Bengal tigers are extinct in the wild. That's why we need to breed them to have the continuity of their kind. Now we are going to the original Bengal tiger exhibit. Wild tigers are endangered, meaning that they are facing habitat loss and poaching for pelts. Well guys, looks like we have explored every wilderness encounters. And we also face animals like lions, tigers, giraffes, zebras, elephants, otters, polar bears, and many more. If you want to see us, ride this track. That way you can see as much animals as you can. Hopefully you have enjoyed the ride. Thank you, and have a nice trip.